baseman in the league. I mean, even Nolan says it. I heard you got some pretty unbelievable customizations on your new Wilson glove. So
I did.
What'd you get there?
So Wilson decided to come with the idea of, since I had the gold glove and the platinum glove, they can't do the patches like Rawlings can, so we decided to get creative with it. I want to thank, Wilson for coming up with the ideas. I'm not as creative as them, but I guess that's not my job.
Ryan and ASO, they were working on it for you?
Yeah, it was awesome. So what we started with was they took the Wilson patch off, and the Wilson logo is just straight in there, which is sick.
So sick.
I love that. There's a little wear and tear on this glove already with those stuff, but little diving plate. But there's like the elephant skin right here.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty sweet. And then instead of the Wilson patch, they put the Wilson Defensive Player of the Year trophy there.
Yeah.
So
that's the first Wilson ever.
Yep, first Wilson ever to have that. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I like how it looks like it's like a little magician's hat right there. So, hopefully I got a few tricks up my sleeve this year.
You definitely do.
And then the Wilson logo being gold, I thought was amazing. The A2K is gold. Everything's kind of like beefed up here, which is cool. Gave a little shout out to one of my buddies. It's pretty cool. Hurtado. Everybody knows that story. And then the two gold gloves and two platinum gloves kind of resembled here with the two diamonds.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to do. So hopefully we can keep adding to that tally. And then the thing that I'm the most proud of, which I think is so cool, the idea that Wilson brought to me was, they told me that, the defensive position that I get into is, pretty unique. It's kind of like my own little trademark, which
like
is pretty
a jungle
cool.
Cat.
Yeah, not too many people have their own little logo. So they put, instead of the stamp in the middle, they put me in the middle there with, in the is that good? The defensive position that I play in. So it was pretty cool
so cool, man.
To have that. Cool. It's me right there in the A2K. So I mean,
did you ever think of like anything like that happening?
No, in a million years, I never thought that I would ever have first off a gold glove or my own glove. I knew I was, working towards that. It was always a dream of mine, and I thought I was good enough to do it. But to have it happen this fast is pretty surreal, and to get my own logo like that and my own glove, pretty proud of that. And not very many guys in the game of baseball get their own logo. I guess like Ken Griffey Jr. and Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
I can't really think of too many, but so to be able to get my own logo and have something that people can remember me for is, means a lot to me.
So I know you've been using the same glove you came up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
At third base. I mean, every year I think I've seen you.
Yeah, the first two. So I was Rawlings my rookie year, and then in 18 and 19 I used a Wilson, the kind of a stock model.
Yeah.
And I was afraid to
pulled it off the table.
I did.
At glove day, or?
Yeah, I was afraid to, and I've won. I've had some pretty good success with that glove, so I still have Old Faithful in my locker just in case, times get rough, whatever. But the plan is to use this thing. I mean, how can you not? So it's breaking in well.
Because you had another one so your game glove that's being sold right now is on Wilson.com.
Yeah.
Is a really popular model. A lot of people are buying that model because they like Matt Chapman and it looks good. That one's selling a lot. So, but you think you're gonna go to the black with the snake skin?
I do. I'm hoping because I think this one's gonna be sold in stores as well.
They're gonna sell that one too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know if they'll have this in it. I hope they do. I mean,
think
maybe
they
that's
better.
Maybe that's just. I mean, I think that's a good selling point, right?
Yeah,
so
man. That's so
I think
sick.
they're gonna sell that in the stores, and hopefully the kids will be wearing the same glove that I'm wearing.
What gets you down in that position? Why are you down in that position as low as you are? What's kind of the strategy behind that?
It kind of started, once I got more into pro ball. I was kind of playing with my depths, playing with, what position to get myself into to have no false movements and be the most efficient. And that position works for me. I'm consistent in my moves, and I'm always in the same spot. So when I make a move somewhere, I know, where to go.
You're always in the same spot for everybody. You don't move around before, like you don't take like a scouting report where you'll.
No, I move around. I definitely move around, but I get into that same athletic position, and it helps me just be successful and something I'm comfortable with. I think sometimes when I got too tall, I never got back down into my legs. So for me to start in my legs, I kind of it helps me use them better.
And have you always been a third baseman?
I was a shortstop growing up, and it was always kind of hard for me to admit that I wasn't playing short anymore, but I think I've come to love third base more than any position.
I think third base loves you too. How about your bat? What bat do you swing?
I swing a Old Hickory JB5. I wouldn't mind Old Hickory changing it to an MC26, but maybe one day, maybe I gotta hit a little better. But I've always been trying to figure out who the JB5 was, but just a Birch Bat.
Birch?
34, 31. Yeah, the Birch is better. The Maple, when I kind of busted my thumb a little bit, the Maple was kind of giving me some problems. So the Birch is a little softer, but it still hits the ball.
Exactly what Chris Davis said.
Still hits the ball equally as hard, and I think it has a little more forgiveness to your hands when guys are throwing hard. So for me, it works perfect.
I've heard that it breaks in. It actually gets more pop.
Exactly. So the more you use it, the better it gets, which is perfect for me because I tend to take a lot of swings sometimes.
It's pretty wild though. Like, how does that even happen? Is it the compression of the bat, you think?
I think just the type of wood. It kind of like once it starts like getting used, it kind of compacts a little bit, and then it just stays hard.
And how about the cleats? What cleats are you rocking this year?
I'm about to put them
on.
You
had some sick Nikes last year.
The custom ones are still on the way, but these ones are stock cleats, but they're still pretty sweet with the gold. I got a pair coming like this, but it's you might have to come back and see them because I got these with the custom with my logo on the back, and then
you got a logo now.
Well, just my number and stuff, but I should get the logo. But on here for my, rest in peace Kobe. That's probably my favorite athlete ever. So I put the Mamba 24 on my cleats in purple.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of those. And when days are going bad, just look at those and have some extra motivation to do it for Kobe.
Hell yeah, man. I got maybe one fan question for you.
All right.
Question from Alfredo Maker 5000. What's your favorite road city, and what's your favorite food in that city?
Ooh, okay. I would have to say my favorite city to go to is New York. I love that place. It's always a lot of fun to go there. A lot going on, a lot of good food. It's always fun to have a girlfriend there, family, and we like to go eat and go kind of experience the city a little bit. I would say my favorite.
Man, now when it's down in New York City.
Yeah, one of my favorite places I've been is probably Quality Italian. There's some other Italian spots that I go. Can't think of the name of one right now, but I would say Quality Italian. But I just love to go to New York and eat that Italian food.
So is it the pizza?
It's like the pastas and the steaks and just the bread and the pizza. So it's a little bit of everything, but I would say mostly the Italian food and just getting a good pasta with some red wine.
Sick. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.